Hello my friends, how are you today? I'm Andreas from Motorfanatics and welcome to a new video. In this video we're still gonna work on the hubs, on the knuckles and maybe start respraying them and maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, get this one resistant knuckle to work, get rid of the bearing and press in some new ones. And I'm gonna show you a new part that has arrived for the suspension. I have to be so vague so you don't just guess what it is because it may be quite heavy and I want to share the happiness when it's time to unbox it with you guys. So let's go! Because I'm a smarty pants, I had a sudden idea. Maybe if I weaken the bearing sleeve with this little sander, I could weaken it enough to push it out. Let's try this. And so he went forth with his aspirations, or so they say. Yeah, I really tried my best, grinding, sanding down a small channel into the bearing sleeve, into the outer bearing sleeve, without touching the knuckle itself. And I really tried to be careful, and I really tried to sand it as much down and as even down as I could, but it seems like to no avail.
So that's as small as I dare to go now, as close to the outer rim.
So obviously the 20-ton jack has no problem, but I developing small problems. I'm getting a little bit concerned. There's again a lot of pressure, a lot of wood cracking. Ah, scary.
One eternity later.
And there it is, my steel has arrived. 70 mil by 10 mil by 2 meters, which is roughly 6 feet long and a little bit less than half an inch thick and round about 3 inches wide. Approximately, very approximately. Next step obviously was to cut it down to size. I decided to roughly cut it around about 6 inches for a piece. First I made 4 pieces and quickly noticed it wasn't enough. So I later made 8 and that might have worked. Yes guys, it worked! Unfortunately I was so excited to try it that I completely forgot to start the recording, but it worked. It only took me a lot of steel to reinforce everything. Now let's have a look how much I've weakened the outer part of the, or have really weakened the outer part of the bearing. Oh. That's the weaker side. There's still a lot left, especially on the other side where I couldn't go as close with the grinder as I liked. But how about the surface over here? Doesn't look rusted. Does look fine. Excellent. Yeah, well, I should have pushed the record button. Now you only can see the final product. That's the only thing I managed to sandblast and paint. It got a triple coat of epoxy, rust remover, converter, whatever you want to call it in English. And I was a little bit disappointed because it was transparent, almost transparent. And now a good coat of heat resistant black. And if I had pushed the record button, you would have seen it change the color. Unfortunately, I haven't, because sometimes I'm stupid. But aside from that, I've got something really nice and special for the Subaru I haven't shown you yet, which has arrived a few days ago and is in this box. Let me get a better camera angle for you. Drum roll. New coilovers. ST suspensions by K&W. Thanks to Bremler Motorsport. And, of course, fitting for STI. Model year 2003. Here we go. Nice, shiny, unused, and not even that expensive parts. With new strut bearings, camber alignment. So we've got two spots now to align the camber. On the low part, like on all STI, and on the upper part. Not on every STI. Height adjustable, shock absorption rate is adjustable, and with new strut bearings, like I said. At least for the front. The rear ones don't come with strut bearings, God knows why. I'm currently looking into it. Maybe when I have removed the rear axle, I know why, and that there's no sense in having adjustable top, having adjustable strut bearings in the back. But if there's any sense, I will get myself some. And if there's no sense, I will get some STI Gruppe N ones and use them. I've looked at them so many times. Aren't they just gorgeous? They will work very well on that car. I'm really careful to not scratch them. Obviously, they didn't arrive like that. They were separated, two on the top, two on the bottom with foam, but I couldn't stop myself from touching them, opening the package, closing it, opening it, closing it. That's really, really awesome. So we don't need to repair or refurbish the old STI suspension, but nonetheless, I probably still will do it and just resell it. Get some money back in. I paid for the coilovers. Although it's K&W quality for a very, very good price. Let's see how it works, how it performs once it's inside the car. So, that's about it for this week. Still, not much has happened, but every step that happens is a step forward and it's a good step. If you like this video, press like, share and subscribe. We see each other hopefully next time. And yes, I will go back to sanding now. Yay! Oh, the vacuum.